Welcome back, guys, to Shin Megami Tensei V Vengeance, where last episode, on starting to reach the outskirts of Shinjuku's first block, we came across Nua and Yakumo once more before being called back to Tokyo by Koshimizu to deal with an urgent situation. Before heading over, we encountered the 4 riders who set up their battles for the True Demon questline in the future, as we now meet with the Prime Minister. The Aura system is more than just the sword tank, but the other two can only produce command type and logistics type Proto-Fiends respectively. The only specific Proto-Fiend I know about is the combat type, Aogami, but I hear there's one logistics type in operation at the moment. There apparently aren't any active units, so the one that's considered the most powerful, the command type. Like the combat type and logistics type, the command type requires specific conditions for its creation. Not many people know what they are. If you were a Nahobino with a command type, the odds would swing drastically in our favor, but unfortunately that's not the case. That said, you're still undoubtedly our most valuable asset. All of us researchers will do everything we can to help you. Good luck out there.
Speaking of which...
Yakumo raided our labs again. Seems like he was looking for data on the Katistu this time. All the evidence suggests he's more fixated on them than he is on Bethel right now. Couldn't tell you why, though. If he knows something about them, maybe he could even help us. Maybe we could pool resources. Abiel's taking command. She's leading Bethel's forces in a head-on attack against the armies of Chaos. The battle is taking place in Da'at, over in Chiyoda. Considering the dangers, they're only allowing combatants to cross there. Bethel's mostly got the upper hand, aside from one fire giant that's apparently given them trouble. All that Archangel was all talk, but I guess she's earned that reputation. We weren't even near the end of the zone because we didn't get the payment for Miman positions, did we?
Director Koshimizu, what happened?
Ah, it's you. I'm glad you're back. Miyazu Atsuta has been abducted from the hospital. Based on the security camera footage on site, we've identified the one responsible as Khonsu from Bethel's Egyptian branch.
It's okay. I can sense that Miyazu is still safe. But why would the Egyptian branch take her?
If I had to venture a guess, it's because Khonsu wants to become a Nahobino.
Become a Nahobino? Like him?
Perhaps the time is right to inform you. Eons ago, the gods were gifted with both eternal life and the knowledge of good and evil. In those days, they were known as Nahobino. However, the Creator ordered the forfeiture of Nahobino's knowledge. Thenceforth, they regressed into demons. Well, you see, the Creator sealed the demon's knowledge within the Garden of Paradise, inside a forbidden tree. But then came a serpent, who tempted the garden's inhabitants to eat of the tree's fruit, and thus consume its knowledge. From then on, that knowledge was bound to the human soul, and is still passed down throughout the generations, or so the tale is told. In any case, the demons of then and now yearn to reclaim what was lost, and so seek human souls. Yet the union of man and demon remains prohibited. Because those who bear knowledge, namely a Nahobino, pose a threat to God's established order.
Doesn't that mean that he would be considered a threat as well?
And Khonsu too.
Khonsu's intentions have yet to be made clear, but they will once you confront him directly. I've assessed that retrieving Miyazu Atsuta is of great importance to the Japanese branch. I would like all of you to join Yuzuru Atsuta in rescuing her.
Where is Yuzuru now?
He was understandably upset by this development, so he and Dazai returned to the dorm. I've already sent word that you'd be returning soon yourselves. I recommend meeting with them at the dorm to discuss these events.
Before that, there's something that's been bothering me ever since we started tracking down the Kadishtu. Do you know someone named Shohei Yakumo?
Yes, he's carried out a number of attacks on Bethel-affiliated facilities. Why do you ask?
He does seem to be hostile toward Bethel, but he hasn't attacked us. Actually, he's helped us. I think there's more to his actions than just undermining Bethel itself.
I see. I'll look into it.
Thank you.
But for the time being, I would like you to focus on rescuing Miyazu Atsuta. Even within Bethel, the Egyptian branch remains enigmatic. The slightest opening could prove fatal. So, stay cognizant of the danger.
Almost fears in a weird way that we're about to like get into where the angels are doing and getting close to the Kadistu, and then we're just pulled away, aren't we?
Listen.
I'll do everything I can to get more information on the situation regarding the salt statues, but right now dealing with Bethel Egypt is the more pressing matter. Please meet up with Yuzuru Atsuta at the dorm and talk it over with him. I'll walk back first, just in case there's new dialogue or anything else going on in Tokyo. Don't know if it's overrun with demons yet. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm pretty sure we do not have your ability, sir. We've been buying abilities to improve our stock. Where now I'm actually having no problem fusing things away. I guess I'm failing at recruiting a little bit. The other day, this Cape man with a katana gave me this weird device. It seemed a little like a smartphone. He said I deserved it since I was grieving over humanity's future. I don't know if I'll ever know what he really meant. So Yakumo's giving out, demoning summoning program devices? Sergeant Yakumo had a son, if I recall. A good kid, honorable, just like his father. Hope this world hasn't beaten him down too. Just may as well have a look inside Jizogi in case anything's going on, but it doesn't seem to be. Yes. Her dream demon, or god, has definitely come looking for her. Nothing else to talk about apart from a couple of people who wanted to speak about Yakumo. Okay. No quests. Dorm roof it is.
Yo.
I thought I told you to go to the dorm. Been a while, but I ran into the Ichiro the other day and he surprised me. Had this strong, confident look on his face that was nothing like the Ichiro I used to know. I don't know how to put it. It's like all his worries were gone, or like he found something he can believe in. Well, anyway, that's how he seemed. It's just that change is surprising considering what happened at school.
Nah.
Actually, is it because of what happened? I guess I'm supposed to go to my room then. And then talk on the dorm roof.
You're back now, right? Atsuta's been pretty beat up over his sister getting taken.
Yasu's gone again. I couldn't protect her this time either.
Hey, cheer up. It all worked out last time, so I'm sure it will this time too. And you got us behind you, so let's just...
These are demons we're talking about. If you underestimate your enemy, you'll just get yourself killed.
Sorry. I didn't mean to sound all carefree or anything. I was just trying to make you feel better.
We'll save her again. But that's not the point. It's more about him being able to.
Come on, man. He thinks you still got a chance, right?
Do you? Do you really think there's still time? That we can save Miyazu?
See, I told you he did! He does, and I do too. So let's go get her, man!
Thank you. And Dazai, I really am sorry.
No worries. Honestly, kinda cool. Nice to see you're a normal guy. Honor student and all.
All right, enough with the honor student. We're friends now, aren't we? Call me Yuzuru.
Oh, totally. We're buddies, Yuzuru. So it's only right you call me Ichiro then.
Okay, we just got word back. We've got a good idea where Miyazu is.
If we're gonna go save her, then we'd better be quick.
You mean you want to come along with us? Thank you. Then let's move.
Not jumping out the window. We're going for the device.
Young man, though I am an artificial construct, I am aware of the concept of siblings and familial relationships. Therefore, I can comprehend Yuzuru Atsuta's distress at his sister's abduction. He must be carrying pain in his heart, as any other person would. Though I cannot be certain, as I do not have a heart. Apologies for the unnecessary discussion. Let's be off to the Egyptian branch. We will save your friends from their suffering.
We are at the Bethel Egypt approach. Yuzuru Atsuta has joined as a guest character. So is Ichiro Dazai.
Looks like this is the Egyptian branch's forward base. Miyazu should be here somewhere.
I mean, I guess this place makes sense to be all sandy. Okay, we got a lot of guest characters now. So we got Yuzuru Atsuta, who's weak to fire, and Ichiro Dazai, who's weak to Bufu. However, they do have a fair amount of weaknesses. They are, again, opposites of one another. Yuzuru's the one tilted more to magic, and Ichiro's tilted to luck and agility. So high hit chance and debuffing skills, or more to the point, probably to try and get these insta-kill chances up, maybe? Increases damage when attacking a target that has an ailment. Has Toxic Cloud. Cautious Cheer. Raises defense, accuracy, evasion of all allies by 1 rank for 3 turns. Guarantees escape from escapable bouts with Trifuri. Has Zama for medium force. Mirage Shot. Medium fire attack to 1 foe. Chance of inflicting Mirage. As well as having that light attack. Interesting. You've got that other guy's unique. And you learn Poison Adept in the near future. And Yuzuru Atsuta has Witnessed Me, which is the same ability as Hayataro, or just carried on with Hayataro. Sun's Radiance, moderate HP recovery and cures ailments for one ally. It's basically what we've seen when we scanned him. He has Bufula and Restore. He gets a bit of MP back. He will learn, however, to resist his weakness with 1 level. So that's, I guess, a bit over you, and probably why you've got some more resists. Interesting stuff. Weird as well. I guess we'll try to use these two alongside Alice or not is the real question. I feel like Kumhanda's kind of dealing a lot for me there. It's too many weaknesses. Maybe I should just have one of them. But to be honest, one of them will remove that weakness in time. Can we go back?
Wait!
We should check Bethel Egypt's forward base before anything else. But there's an item, and it's right there. Wait, where's this? So this is Minato, is where their Egypt's base is. Right at the start of the game, to our right. We're still in Japan, we're not in Egypt. So right there, I'm Isis of Bethel Egypt, and who are you?
Hey.
I'm Yuzuru Atsuta. You have my sister here, and I'm taken aback. Ah, it is you. But I'm afraid that won't be possible. She is staying here of her own free will. What?
Hey,
Yuzuru, don't let her trick you. You can't trust anything a demon says. Ichiro.
Thank you.
You're right. I was almost just misled by a demon again. Thanks. Hey, what are friends for if not stopping each other from making dumb mistakes, right?
go!
Right, out of our way, freaks. Justice is about to be served. How barbaric. I'm just just gonna fight Bethel Egypt? I guess if that's what you want to be doing. I don't think you're weak to this.
You ready?
The others can do the scans we need. I don't think you're resistant to critical wave. Let's put it that way. We'll get our damage in. Get the spyglass on. See where your weakness lies, which is darkness. I think it's time for some people to die for me. What do you reckon about this fact? Well, I guess I should scan you again, even though I'm pretty sure you're not dark. Resisting.
Die for me.
It could just not target the real target we want to hit, but it's going to be a critical regardless. That did a lot of damage, and also basically no damage at the same time, it felt. We're not removing our enemies here. They are still up and running.
Please.
Give me a challenge.
So I'm assuming we need to use that, really.
Go, boy!
Oh, they're all still alive is bonkers to me.
Get lost!
Defense down. Well, we put it up, so we're at a neutral. Trying to get our criticals. There is a Buffalo target.
Quit running!
Nothing else I can really hit into you with. I could try to Toxic Cloud them, but that's not going to do too well.
Cheer it up!
I mean, everyone's looking pretty good now, buff-wise.
Die for me. Yes, that's life.
Yes, that's life. I don't know if we can kill this remaining target. Let's just keep letting Alice go to work for us.
Die for me. Yes, that's life. Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think you get the chance to hit us with anything else. We more or less have everything we need to take you down.
Hayataro.
I think I should pass.
Die for me.
Well, that'll do it. Alice, turn them all into chowder. 3 guys and a tiny girl that's just destroying everything. Eden levels up to get Mahamoan. So that is the heavy light attack to all foes. Instead of Zamma or instead of Bufala? Instead of Bufala.
Please, stop. Khonsu and I have no intention of harming Miyazu.
She's right there.
I'm not falling for that. You won't get away with taking my sister.
Miyazu is further in. You can see for yourself if you don't believe me.
Did you die?
Miyazu Atsuta seems to be safe for the time being. We have avoided a worst-case scenario. But regardless of her physical well-being, it is still possible that Khonsu could be planning to use her to become a Nahobino. We should move forward and get a better understanding of the situation.
There's something on the ground where the demon disappeared. You obtained Lady Talisman. Allies of the Lady race can now use the Magotsuhi skill Waters of Youth, full HP and MP recovery to self. No reason for me to not recover myself, is there? Or chronicle my deeds. And it's not going to let me go further away again. So yes, the Egyptian side of Bethel has just decided to traitor against the rest of Bethel, by the look of it. What really is Bethel? Be careful, young man. I feel a sinister presence ahead. I recommend we fully prepare before going any further. Ooh. I mean, it does look like a bloomin' arena.
I am Khonsu of Bethel Egypt. What business do you have with me?
We hear from Miyazu.
You heard him. Miyazu is coming with us.
And after that, what exactly could you do for her? I have watched you and Miyazu for a very long time. Believe me, I understand that you want to keep her safe. However, now that demons have invaded Tokyo, you simply don't have what it takes. I will be the one protecting Miyazu from now on. Time to do the right thing as her brother. Time to stop putting her in danger.
The hell do you think you are? Stole her from the hospital? What kind of protector does that make you, huh, jackass? Let's go, Yuzuru! We got this guy! We'll get Miyazu by force if we have to!
So it has come to this.
Time. Here. To get a reading on this guy. Divine Dismantlement. While in the active party, all allies will get the same buffs as any ally that becomes incapacitated. Weakness to Bufu. Kind of course, in a certain respect. Nothing else. Strong against all elements. Uses light attacks. Heavy light. Mamon as well. Dark Sword, 2 medium physical attacks to 1 foe, chance of inflicting seal, and a heavy physical attack to all foes. High chance of landing critical hits with Karnak. Fire on top of that makes it so that... Who's the one that's weak to that? It's you, isn't it? No, you're fine. Oh, okay, so you trade. That's not good. Especially as you're the one... Oh, if we leveled you up one time, you would have been good for this fight. One time. Right, well, with that in mind, it might not be Yuzuru's battle. Now, does anyone have... Bufu? I mean, Eden does. Eden... Oh, no. We took it off. No! Okay, so no one has Bufu, but everyone has access to shards. We've really... This is why I want Bufu as an attack. I've not been making very much in the way of Bufu-type demons. If we can call them that. I think I'd be better off getting Commander in.
Your turn! Go!
Not having a weakness is good and all. And because you actually full null fire... You will stop some of the attacks coming in. We resist fire. And you at least have a buff skill.
Cheer it up!
It's pretty good for this. Now the real question is, are you weak to darkness?
Just die.
It's a no for now. But you can see what we can set up here. We could definitely make a reliable damage. Their defense down, their buffs down, and our buffs swinging the other way. To be able to take this guy down. Drag King Frost for 70 miles and never even used it. I know, right? Well, he's a big blooming thing.
Go, boy!
It's great noise. Right, so at this point in time, what we've done
Just die already.
is we've neutered our opponent with a swing and stats. So much so that I'm not sure he can do anything anymore. I think we're looking good. Especially if we can score some crits. You don't really have anything that works very well here. Could we switch you out and then switch you back when we need you? Would that work for us? When we need you to get the buff up again? No matter what, we're going to get damage in quite well.
Die for me.
You'll burn to ash!
That's what I mean. The guy's completely neutered.
Watch this.
Ain't gonna be able to do anything to anyone's sister if you can't even do, you know, guard yourself a little bit here, buddy.
Cheer it up!
Ideally, I'd like to hit 2 die for me's, and I still can when I think about it.
Die for me.
Die for me is going to be amazing damage. Kumhanda can refresh the debuff. And then we might not have anything good to really follow up on. I'm sorry, Atsuda. You still couldn't save your sister.
Die for me.
Oh, you only resist? What the hell are you going to use with the Makatsui ability? I guess it'll be a physical attack. Dark Sword or Karnak? So I could just use a physical blocker. It might be Mahamoan as well, mind you. Either way, if I make sure to end on a guard, that would be fine. At least for Mr. Main over here.
Die for me.
I reckon he's going to use light instant kill on everyone. But most of our guys just straight up resist that anyway. I might go for anti-fizz. Good old anti-fizz. Well, I've got items for it after all. Oh my god, it's so great that demons can use stuff. It was light. That's criticaling, of course. But someone dodged it, so he lost his turns anyway. It's not looking too good.
Go, boys!
We haven't had to heal thus far, but people are actually getting low. Do I die for me? I think it's safer to hit the Masakunda. Keep the debuffs fully going. I've got a fair amount of agility, I've got to say.
Die for me.
Bosses are on a level. Goes down. Neutered by buffs and debuffs. Alright, I guess I'll keep getting more strength.
Everyone, please stop fighting!
Miyazu! I'm so glad to see you. Are you okay?
I'm fine, Yuzuru. But please believe me. Khonsu was just trying to protect me from the demons.
But...
I know. You're the one who's been protecting me this whole time. And you've sacrificed everything in your life just for me.
Sacrificed? That's not true at all. We're family. The only family we've got.
I know. But I also know that I'm a burden on you. And I don't want to be anymore. Khonsu will keep me safe. That way, you can start living for yourself. And if I see that you can do that, then I think I can have hope for my future too. But if you're still worried about me, please help other people who are suffering like I am. I'm sorry you had to get involved in this too, but thank you for trying to help me.
I apologize as well. I should have done more to keep this peaceful. But I'm sure you understand the threat that the Kadishtu pose. Will you allow us to shelter Miyazu here?
Please take good care of my sister.
You've completed the quest. Rescue is to leave her here. Oh, thanks for the money.
There is something else I should tell you, Nahobino. You are aware that Abdiel is currently commanding Bethel's forces against the Demon King, correct? Well, it appears another Archangel may be making a move. His name is Mastema.
Archangel Mastema.
You might consider him a shadow operative of Bethel, taking the dirtier jobs in the name of God, even commanding demons. I am certain he is working behind the scenes to hunt down the Kadishtu.
We obtained an angel feather.
If you use that, you should be able to meet with Mastema. It may be worth your while to speak with him, seeing as how you share a common goal.
Where do you want me to use it? Where is this? Oh, it's back where we were. What about this area, though?
Thanks, everyone, for helping me with Miyazu. I guess she's stronger than I ever gave her credit for. She doesn't need me anymore.
Yuzuru, that's...
Sorry, Yuzuru. I couldn't help much. and he ended up doing most of the work.
You don't have to be sorry. If there's anyone who wasn't able to help Miyazu, it was me. I have to think about the last thing she said to me.
Yuzuru,